I'm seeing you as a tennis player. And instead of playing with one ball, you've got 200 balls flying in the air. You don't know which one to hit. And maybe this is what you feel like in your life at the moment in terms of your goals and priorities. Spirit wants to show you first and foremost that every ball is the same, even though each goal may appear and look different, outcome, a different trajectory, and you may feel a different timeline. What Spirit is urging you to notice is the nature of these balls are all the same. They're the same size, they're the same color, and they all emanate from the same set of prerequisite desires in you. So what has to happen is that you trace these goals back to the core themes of what it is you want to feel. For each goal that you're considering prioritizing or you're putting some energy or effort into, siphon it down to its most basic qualities and how this goal makes you feel, firstly, to engage with it in the everyday, and secondly, if you were to achieve it in its fullness, how would it feel? So the feeling of doing the goal and the feeling of getting the goal. And now Spirit is pointing me towards a classic law of energetics, which is that the way it starts is the way it ends. The seed is the fruit. So the quality that you feel and experience whilst doing the goal is the same thing you should expect to feel once you have achieved it. If these don't line up, that's an indicator that something is awry with your intention in this goal. And that is how you prioritize. So for all of the different tasks and ideas that you have, different projects, their different lengths and sizes, sit with each one and monitor the feeling, how it feels in your body in the here and now to engage with this particular project. Notice if any of these feelings don't align with something that you want to feel in the future. Are these feelings coming from the outside? Is there pressure? Are you hearing other people's voices inside of this feeling? Does it remind you of something you felt in childhood? Are you feeling this in order to try and not feel something else? Or are you actually feeling something you don't want to feel? Because feelings are the energy behind creation. They are the pillars that allow us to build our world. And the process is the outcome. So if you're feeling stressed or pressured or like you're in contraction, when you're engaging with a certain task, those are the feelings that are going to proliferate and build upon themselves and grow until the final product becomes incumbent on those exact same feelings. You will not escape those feelings by achieving the project. You will feel more of them because that is the seed of the process. So now I'm being shown the tennis court as you play, covered in flying balls, but now the balls are all changing color. And there seems to be only one or two balls that are the original. That indicates to me when you sit with the feeling and you go through this study of being honest with yourself, that the process is the outcome, you'll be able to designate importance to one or two of the things that you're looking at focusing on in your life. The clear message here is that not all of these activities, projects, or priorities are actually of equal value to the others. They may all appear as priorities, but only one or two of them holds this feeling of joy in the process. And I can now sense the potential of your reaction. I can feel the possibility of disappointment because maybe some of these projects that looked the most shiny and exciting to you are demonstratively not pleasant in the process. And as you realize this, maybe it's the smaller project or the one you thought you were done with, something that doesn't look as exciting and colorful to you, is actually the one that feels the best as you do it. This doesn't have to be a problem. I'm being shown that the timelines weave into each other, and this is a matter of who you are here and now. So the version of you that feels good doing this project that you're being encouraged to prioritize, that's the version of who you are right now and what you can handle right now. But once you prioritize that project and you experience that process and its outcomes, then in the future you might arrive at a place where one of the other priorities, one of the ones that looked bigger, more exciting, more rewarding, now feeds your body and your spirit with the right nourishing feelings to be able to see that project through to completion. This is about what you're capable of right now, what your system has the capacity for, and what genuinely feels good to you. And if you can see it like that, then you'll realize that you have time to layer the realities, and this is actually the fastest way to get to the ideal destination, even if it doesn't look that way, because reality is founded upon feelings, not appearances. So that is your message for today. The process is the outcome. Analyze your current priorities and find the one that feels the absolute best in the process. Focus on that, let go of the others, and know that in time, the other priorities will come back up when your system is ready for them. If this resonates with you, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and always be brave.